Here we have a 2022 Ford Maverick with some pretty stellar looking mags. Now this has such great resale value that the owner has gone ahead and ordered up a new Maverick. So they're gonna get a 2024 Maverick because currently these things are selling on the used market for crazy amounts. You can sell them for more than the original window sticker. So people are loving their Mavericks. These are selling 70% of the market, the small truck market, which is shared with the Santa Cruz at 30% of overall small truck sales. So the Maverick is absolutely killing it. Ford is gonna start producing more of these. They're supposed to produce a few less Bronco Sports and more Ford Mavericks because they are built in the same factory. And well, the production line is getting shared. So the factory can only produce so many. So the ratio of Bronco Sports will go down. They will make more of these as soon as they can get more batteries. So hybrids are in high demand. About 70% of all Mavericks ordered are actually for the hybrid model. And as such, they can't get enough batteries, and that's the case everywhere. If you go over to Hyundai, Kia, some dealers are looking at a 3 years or more wait for electric models and plug-in models as well as hybrid models. Toyota RAV4, some dealers, a lot of dealers, you're looking at 3 to 5 years for a Toyota RAV4 Prime. So everything that's electrified these days, very popular with the price of gas. Now here's an XLT. It's not the luxury package, and look at these mags looking great. Now for the longest time the luxury package was absolutely constrained, but Ford is putting more work and effort into getting enough of the microchips needed for all that. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated exterior mirrors, all that requires microchips, and they're allocating more to the Maverick. But it is a very popular option, the luxury package. So when we waited a long time because of our luxury package. They've put more resources towards it, but demand will always be high. So it's always a bit of a risk having a longer wait when you do ask for the luxury package. But no matter what, right now, a Ford Maverick hybrid is a long wait. Now, if you get the EcoBoost at a lot of dealers, that's gonna come to you much quicker. If I were to average out the times in EcoBoost, you might be looking at a roughly 6 to 8 month wait. Some dealers a little less, some dealers definitely more. And the hybrid, well, at a lot of dealers, a hybrid is going to be a 1 year or more wait, 1 to 1.5, maybe even 2 years at certain dealers. So keep in mind, the EcoBoost has similar fuel economy on the highway as the hybrid, so it's very much to be considered. Now, you've seen a lot of my videos. We won't jump into this interior for too long because we've seen it so many times. A nice little interior, 8-inch touchscreen on all models, so don't be fooled. You get that even on the XL, and on any model you can throw on these great mags. The owner of this one's going to throw them on his order, which is an XL, because now, as of 2023, the XL comes with cruise control. Now this is absolute must-know information for your order, folks. You need to know this, you need to keep it in mind, at least know if you're setting yourself up for an extremely long wait period. So yes, here we can see from this table that what Ford can build is, well, 50% hybrids. But then you have to look at what are people actually ordering, and 79% of people are actually ordering hybrids. So, you know, we're upside down or underwater for 29% of those orders. So hybrid orders are very, very, very popular. Now, getting a gas, an EcoBoost, used to be a trick for getting a Maverick pretty darn quick. But now, because hybrid production has increased dramatically, well, you won't get it quite as quickly as before. Do make sure that you ask your dealer where you are on their wait list if you order with them now. And make sure you get there day one, that orders for 2024s open up. Now, XL, a lot of people are asking XL for an XL, and well, that's a trick to having a very long wait because Ford will only build 15% of production will go towards the XL, whereas 32% are looking for that option. XLT luxury package used to be a big problem, and now we're okay. Same thing with the Lariat luxury package. The Tremor package, not a problem, but they are a little slow to get them started up. Still waiting on a lot of scheduling for Tremor. But they can build them. It's just a question of when they're going to start building them. They'll probably get them all done in a week or two period. Now the Sport Appearance package, not too bad. A little underwater, a little upside down. Actually, no, sorry, 10% can be billed, 8% asked for them, and it's just a matter of them going through a certain week or two where they'll schedule and build all the demand for those. Now, what really is a problem? Now, here's the big problem, folks. Now, if you want your Maverick to show up like these Mavericks I'm going to be showing you, you will eventually get your Maverick, but why have constrained items on the list? And I know the list we just looked at makes you think that, oh, well, you can have the spray-in bed liner now. You can have the drop-in bed liner. You can have the covers because, well, they're not, upside down. They're not underwater. There's not more people demanding them than actual supply. But here's the thing. So many people have already removed them from their list. You look back at that list and the numbers were unbelievably low for the actual build capacity for all the accessories. So please, folks, get your accessories from your dealer or from our Amazon affiliate list, which will give us a kickback and help us grow and bring you better content, more vehicles. Here's a little FX4 lifted for your eyes, a little treat to show you what it looks like lifted. But you can always get the bed liners, the drop-in bed liner in plastic, or the spray-in from your dealer. You can get those covers from your dealer or our Amazon affiliate list. That gives us a little help, a little kickback, and doesn't cost you any extra money. So those are our big tricks. Now keep in mind, if people start asking because they see, oh, 0%, we're balanced, we're okay for those accessories, and more people start asking for them, well, then they're going to actually later on show up as being upside down when you're probably no longer, looking at the list, or maybe not watching the channel because your order's in, you figure you're safe. So that list will be modified as demand comes in. And yes, the trailer hitch is currently very oversold, so keep the hitch off your order unless it's part of a package like the 4K or the luxury package. They come with the hitch, you don't have to worry. That's where all the hitches are going. So if you want a hitch, grab one of those packages, and that is the way to do it, folks. Now finishing off with this lifted Maverick just for your eyes. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and don't forget the bell notification button. Take care, everyone. And as always, we wish you all more cars and more power.